This is how to finally beat procrastination for the rest of your life. This is something I wish people have told me before. But honestly, as soon as I figured this out, this boosted my productivity tenfold. So the next 5 minutes will boost your productivity tenfold as well. It's really quite simple. You need to know that procrastination is a natural human instinct. Because think about it, it's sticking in comfort because you know comfort is easy, and all procrastination is your body naturally doing that. So for example, if you're looking at like Netflix, it's procrastination because it feels comfortable to just watch Netflix rather than get your work done. And your body takes that comfort as more important than the output of your work. Because you're not thinking rationally then, you're thinking more about in the moment, what it's going to do for you. So you kind of need to zoom out, look at the bigger picture whenever you are procrastinating, you realize you're procrastinating. You need to realize, why am I doing this? What is this? How am I going to feel about this in 20 minutes? Is this going to benefit me? And of course there's times where it will, like relaxing sometimes is necessary. But every single day, watching hours and hours of these things, procrastinating, is nothing more than just a feeling of comfort. And comfort's great, right? But if you live in comfort, you're not going to get anywhere in life, let's be real. Those who stay like discomfort, if you become more uncomfortable with being uncomfortable, that's the biggest sign of growth. Marcus Aurelius. So now, you might also be thinking like, why can't I just watch Netflix while I work or something? Why can't I do productive procrastination per se? See, the problem with this is your focus is in two different places. Let's be real, you might have said you're gonna watch a YouTube video in the background and do your homework at the same time. It takes you twice as long to do the homework. You might as well do the homework in 20 minutes and then watch it for 20 minutes at that point, right? But the problem with that is then you reward yourself too much naturally, because I've done all this work, I'm gonna watch one episode becomes 3 episodes, 3 episodes becomes a whole series. At the end of it, you finish the day, done literally 20 minutes of work for that shit. So the end goal should be removing the things that you procrastinate with from your life. So I know with me at one point was YouTube. I used to watch YouTube after doing a little bit of work because I felt like it was more comfortable than video games. I felt like video games tired me out in a sense. But also TV shows, I couldn't bear them. So YouTube, I learned something. And of course I did, I learned a lot of things from it, but not as much as if I had like sat down to learn them. And obviously there's times for organic learning where you need to learn the kind of like overview, but you need to look at the specifics. You can't be just looking at them passively. In the same way, you can't just be reading a textbook and expecting to learn it. Until you try and understand what you're doing, which can't be done if you're trying to play music at the same time or you're trying to watch a movie at the same time. Otherwise, why would they not play music in exam rooms? Of course they don't, because it breaks your focus. Why do they expect silence? Because it breaks your focus. And the same way, your procrastination breaks your focus. The more you get into the work, the more time you spend on the work, the more your focus increases. But as soon as you break it, it drops down to 0. So you need to remove all the things that you can procrastinate with, so you can have more intense, deep work sessions where you get so much more work done. And then once you've done all of that, for all I care, you can go procrastinate and do more. Obviously, I don't recommend it, but for all I care, once you're done, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you can't overreach yourself so much that you're gonna become sick or something, but that line of overworking is very exaggerated. It's like people say, I'm overworking because I've done more than 3 hours of work. Yeah, you are not spending 21 hours resting for 3 hours of work. Unless you've like retired yourself at that point. That just doesn't make sense. So just realize, every time you're going to do something, you need to understand why you're doing it. And you need to look at, what will I get out of this in the long term? And what will everyone around me get out of this in the long term? I'm not saying being selfish. Like, don't just say, because this is going to be 20 minutes of my life gone, I won't do it. Like spending time with family. No, because of course that benefits your social health as well, which is also important. It fixes your mental health as well. But that doesn't mean you stay 4 hours watching a movie with them, right? It means socializing with them, sitting down, talking, maybe having some fun, maybe playing some games with your siblings, that's fine. But sitting and just watching a movie mindlessly is just productive procrastination. Because you might be checking your emails in that time. Oh, checking your emails is useless, but even still. And that's really it. So like, summary, just know what you're doing, have your goals in mind, and remove the distractions and have time for them as well until you can fully quit them. Because of course you can't go cold turkey. Well, you can, but realistically it's not going to work. But just, that's it. And yeah, see ya.